Hey you guys, Asani Beauty, thank you so much for choosing my channel. In this video, I will be doing a review and tutorial over the Mented Cosmetics Everyday Eyeshadow Palette. If you're interested in seeing me recreate this look, and also if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on the black-owned eyeshadow palette, keep watching. Picking up the palette, I'm just going to refer to this color sheet that was included with the palette. I'm going to start out with the light bright shade here. And I'm going to be using a BH Cosmetics number 12 brush to blend out the product. So I'll start with a light bright. And what I'm going to do is put the light bright, use it as a base. And just first impressions of the palette is that number one of a MAC palette setup, but the pans are bigger. I'm not going to say that it's matte quality. I'm not going to say that, but I do like the color selection that is included with here. I do like the earth tones. It kind of reminds me of some Juvia's as well, as far as the color layout. So I'll go ahead and just lay this out. Okay. Alright, and the next color that I'm taking is Red Bone. And I'm just going to go right beneath my brow bone into my crease with that color. And that is the Red Bone. Alright, and the color payoff is okay. I do like it. It's not as pigmented as other brands, but it is going on okay. I don't know if you can see it based on this light, but I do like the color payoff. One thing I will say about the eyeshadow palette, it is a lot of fallout. I noticed when she gave it to me that the color Queen Sugar here is really crumbling really bad in the palette. And I could tell when she gave it to me that it looked like it was cracking in the pan way before she even had it for a long period of time. I think she's only had it for a week, but the pan is already crackling. So, and because of that, I can't really give the palette a thumbs up, because number one, it means that the palette is already wearing out, that the shades aren't as buttery. That's what I interpret when I see, if you look in the pans and they're like little lines, like, you know, like little cracks, that means that the shadow is about to break. So guess what? You're going to have a mess and you're going to have a wasted product. And that's what's happening here. I would show it to you. I don't know if you can see it here. You see what I'm saying? Like that color here. It has already started to crack and break, and we haven't had the palette for 3 weeks yet. So I'm really disappointed in that. I feel like that shouldn't be happening. I have palettes that I've had for 2-3 years that haven't done that, and that are in the same price range. So I feel like they could have done better when it came to the quality of the shadows. But like I said, I do like the color scheme. Even the payoff is not... It's okay. I would like for them to do better when it comes to the eyeshadows. I would like for them to kind of maybe research what other brands are doing that are in that same price range, and kind of lock into them. But I just feel like this palette just could have a little bit more when it comes to consistency of the powders. I just feel like the breakage in them, they're just starting to fall apart, and I can't travel with it. I'm going to have to keep it laid down. I can't use the mirror because I can't. So I want to give it, if I had to rate it out of 5 stars, I'd give it a 3. Really 2.5 because of those 2 things. But outside of that, I mean, it's an okay palette. And I'll just go ahead and finish up. And this was pretty much the day look that I was going to do. And yeah, I'll finish it up with a line, and I want to give it a good review, but it's just not there yet, you know. All right, there you have it, you guys. That was my review and tutorial using the Mented Cosmetics Everyday Eyeshadow Palette. Drop something in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. Oh, that was outside.